and welcome back to another episode of A Perspective On. This is the first video of 2020, so thank you for joining me. Yes, I know I did make a 2019 recap video like a lot of people did, or have an elaborate, what's kind of the plan for 2020. I have that, it's going to be coming, but I just wanted to start today with video number 1, and that's apt for what I wanted to talk about, which is the balance of strategy and execution. So strategy is the art of kind of thinking through things as to what's the best way to get to your goal, and then execution obviously is putting that into progress, right? Doing the actions to get you there. Now, if we think about strategy and execution on kind of a spectrum, a lot of people sometimes spend so much time strategizing and planning to get something done and then never get out of that, never actually execute and implement, so nothing ever gets done. Analysis paralysis, if you've heard that before. Not so great on this end of the extreme. Now, if you're on this end of the extreme though, it's not so great either, because if you're acting or executing without a plan, you don't have a purpose, you don't know, how you're gonna do what you're gonna do or what kind of your goals are, you're expending energy. You're moving, but you're not making any progress, right? So don't confuse movement with progress. Now, that's where the beautiful balance of strategy and execution comes into play. If you have a goal, if you're trying to achieve something, again, in a personal life or in business life, fantastic. Now what you gotta do is understand kind of what are the next best steps that I gotta do to get me there. And then you execute. And then you get a bunch of results and you look at those results and say, hey, this looks promising, right? I think I'm headed in a good direction. Let's continue. Or it says, no, what you thought initially was way far off, or maybe not so great. You got to tweak things. And so you tweak and then you move on. That's a good way of approaching things. Because if you're too strategy, and I've seen this happen so many times, it's these long drawn out elaborate plans never gets executed, or so much time is spent on it, again, personal or business, that the environment in which they're operating in changes so much that it's irrelevant. So all that time and energy is gone. Or again, if someone just executes without a plan in mind, they go nowhere. They stay exactly where they are because they're kind of going in all these different directions. So it's that balance, right, of strategy and execution to get to where you want to go. So I wish you all the best this year with your goals and whatever it is you're trying to achieve, and keep that in mind. Have a goal of what you want to do and where you want to be, but don't take too much time to plan out to the T, perfect what it is you're trying to get done. Just execute and pivot and move along from there. Cheers, see you at the next video.